What up, guys? My name's Mike, 28 years old, living out in California with my wife in the Navy. On the weekends we have chances to go places, hike, biking, just exploring around, surfing, islands and stuff. And I've noticed this for a while now. Trash just everywhere. I had a boat in Florida. I left all that stuff in Florida. Had a business there, left that to move out here, and I've wanted to do this for a while now, and I've been trying to do it since I have so much time on my hands, but I'm just not quite able to capture the depth of the situation with the camera and tools that I have. But it's possible because everybody in this world is on their phones daily. That's all they do, is just on their phones. While they're working, they stare down at this thing, just scrolling through social media. So there's opportunity for millions and millions of people to see this kind of stuff. You go on Instagram, you'll find people, travel pictures just loaded with likes, and very few people expose, just how much trash is out there. They go to these beautiful places, beautiful islands, and they just show you, how beautiful it is. They don't show you the hike to get there. They don't show you how dirty it is around. And I want to expose that because it needs to stop. We need to change the way we think. Right now, I'm in these beautiful sand dunes in California, by Port Hueneme. It's just sand dunes as far as you can see. We got the beach right there. It's beautiful. And a lot of this is from mischief kids, some adults, they're coming out here drinking at night, having fires, breaking bottles, just leaving their trash behind. I agree that's a lot of that, but there's a lot of people out there that open their car door and a receipt or something flies out, and they don't bother chasing it down or getting it, and they just think that it's one thing. It's not that big of a deal. It is that big of a deal. It's gathering up. And also, while we're hiking, people throwing their water bottles down, tissues, all kinds of stuff. And it baffles me that people that come to these beautiful places are contributing to trashing it. There's trash everywhere we go, and it's just piling up and piling up and piling up. While we're hiking, it's kind of hard to see. A lot of the times it's buried in bushes because it's been there so long. And I don't really have a good enough camera to capture the depth of the situation. Because it's just, you can incorporate how much trash is there with how beautiful the landscape is. Most people take their pictures and you don't see any of that. Right now, you don't see any trash, but there's so much trash here, and that's why I took you here. I'm gonna take you for a walk around and just show you how much trash is here. While we're out, I don't just take pictures of the trash that's there. I also clean it up, take as much as I can. Sometimes I go back for more and just try and clean up the place. Some places are worse than others, and we just don't have the time to clean it up. We also volunteer with other organizations to clean up places, but sadly it's not enough. It's gonna take everybody on their phones to realize the depth of the situation, because our oceans are piling up, our landscape is piling up. And not only that, with the landscape, if it doesn't get caught in bushes, it ends up in the ocean. So we're ruining our ecosystem, and it needs to stop. So I'm gonna just take you around real quick, and after the video I'm gonna clean up while I'm here. because I have time to do so, and there's a lot here. It's a lot better than it normally is. I come out here often to clean up, so yeah, I'm just gonna show you what's here and then clean up and try and enjoy the rest of my day. So, I mean, it's just plastic all through the sand. There's stuff in the bushes there, piece of foil, you know, wrappers. There's a receipt that maybe someone left. People smoking and food wrappers. And, you know, a lot of this is from the beach. You know, luckily there's a sea breeze that blows it up against the fence here. And days when there's not that sea breeze and the wind's blowing the opposite way, it's in the ocean and gone instantly. I mean, it only takes seconds for it to be gone. And then it's clogging up our ecosystem, killing our animals from Florida. And right now they have a huge problem with an algae bloom, and a lot of people are blaming it on the sugar farms and stuff, but sadly a lot of river systems drain into the Gulf of Mexico, and they bring fertilizer from way deep in the United States to contribute to these algae blooms. But you got bags here, stuff there. That's another problem. That's another issue. But if we keep on the path, you know, our lifestyle that we have now, it's, you know, that's what we have to look forward to, is big algae blooms, big death. You know, manatees are dying, all our turtles are dying, and turtles take a long time to mature, and very few make it. So, you know, at what point do we change our lifestyle once all the animals are endangered? Because, you know, guys, this is our life. Like, our life depends on the ocean, and I mean, we're ruining it. This is, I mean, it's just piled up in there. Fast food boxes, styrofoam cups, plastic everywhere. We depend on the ocean. We depend on our landscapes, you know, our natural features of this earth to survive. And if we keep trashing it, there's nothing going to be left for us. We're not going to have anything to survive. I mean, you just look out, and there's just trash everywhere. And what it takes to correct this issue is for people to open up their eyes. You know, not many people even see this. There's a fence there, like, people come over here to, you know, kind of duck in between these. And this isn't just this one place. You know, this is everywhere. This is like this. And I mean, people from the beach, like, taking their food out there and just leaving it unguarded. Seagulls pick it up, crows pick it up, and then they come dump it somewhere else. And I mean, yeah, that's unfortunate, but you could have done something to correct that issue. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and then get out of here. And that's just what I do. And I wish I had better cameras to capture the depth of it, because people only see what they want to see. You know, they want to see these beautiful pictures and stuff on Instagram. They don't really care. Like, they don't really care if you're just one person cleaning up stuff. I want millions and millions of people to see this, because it's the only way this issue is going to get corrected, is if people see this. So, I mean, there's a fire there. There's another fire on the other side over here with broken glass everywhere. And I mean, kids are coming out here playing in the sand and stuff. It's dangerous. I mean, you just trash. Everywhere's trash. People just leaving chairs and stuff, whatever's not convenient for them to take back with them, they just leave it. There's a trash can right there. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit struggle to walk through the sand, but what's that, 100 feet, if that? I mean, there's no need for this negligence. I mean, there's opportunity to throw your trash away everywhere, and sadly, people are just like, it's just one thing. And that one thing times by millions and millions of people is not just one thing; it's millions and millions of things. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. Whenever you're out, clean up. Whenever you have trash, dispose of it properly. Thank you. Bye.